Coming to you from Keiko Studios, it's The Balcony Show with Ann Thatcher, Bo Summer, Mike Roy, Donna Gallucci, and me, the Madcat. We have searched the globe for the best in indie music so you don't have to. So here we go, The Balcony Show.
Friends in faraway places, sent with love and good vibes. Just keep an eye out for just what's coming. It might be a surprise.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to The Balcony Show.
Hello.
Hi.
On today's show, we have the one and only Robert Paul Band. And Robert Paul, also known as Robbie Gay, used to be the lead guitarist for Johnny Van Zant Band. So he's got a new project. He partnered with Tim McGeary, who was also on our show not too awful long ago. And I believe you're going to really dig the tracks that they put down. So that's coming up in the show, and we'll be talking to both Robbie and Tim. But first, hi, Madcat.
Oh, that's such effort.
Would you rather swing on a star?
Carry moonbeams home in a jar.
Or would you rather get on with the show?
Well, here it is, Mike. Here we go.
Finally.
Well, there you go, folks. That's
And
Would
it
You
is
Rather.
finally.
So, all right, we'll just dive right in. Would you rather, for the rest of your life, the only thing that you can smell is burning hair, or for the rest of your life, you feel like you have a hair in your mouth that you can't get out?
Oh my God, two of the most annoying
What in the
things.
hell are you doing?
You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. I have to go with the burning.
Yeah,
I
me too.
guess,
You have to go with the
that
smell.
hair in your mouth.
Yeah,
oh
I
my
mean, I
God.
guess,
Yeah, I can't. Did I swallow it? Did I not swallow? I don't know.
Yeah, but you know what? A long sense of something like that can really make you sick to your stomach, though, too. So
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking. I'm honestly, either one of them are both obviously very repulsive, but I think I would go with the hair in my mouth because I don't think that I could do the smell and not get sick to my stomach for a long period
She'd
of
be
time.
walking around all day.
Oh, here we go. Here we
Hang
go
on,
again.
What's the matter
Here we
with
go.
her? She got a
Here
hair
we
in her
go
mouth.
again.
Gotta spit that thing out.
All right, moving right along.
Shameless.
Totally. Would you rather, number two, would you rather eat a barbecued tarantula or, a handful of earthworms?
Tarantula.
Yep, I'll eat the barbecued tarantula.
Yeah.
One, because screw tarantulas. You might as well barbecue them evil bastards. Okay?
And there's got to be a sauce, right?
Yes.
Right, you could use a dipping sauce.
You know,
It won't be so bad.
Sriracha.
And it'll be crunchy. You know what
But
I mean?
actually, people
it's
eat
crunchy.
tarantulas,
Yes,
so
they
I
do.
would go for that.
Yeah.
I mean,
on a stick.
people eat earthworms too, but
Well, we all agreed on that one.
They
Yeah.
fry them up.
It's like beets.
Beets?
all right.
It's earthy.
Beets and worms go together.
I imagine worms taste earthy.
Yeah, I would. Yeah,
Hence
You know?
the
But
earth.
they're protein.
All right.
You can survive on worms, actually.
yes, they have a lot of protein on them, but still. Ugh.
Yeah.
All right. And the final one: would you rather use sandpaper as toilet paper
Ow.
or vinegar as eye drops? And
Oh,
what is
come
the
on.
matter
Oh,
with you?
What? I would say toilet paper because then you can get a callus after a while.
I mean, yeah, but is
Your
that
guitar player
really
is like a guitar player.
the
Mike, really?
is that really the spot you want a callus?
If that's what you got to do instead of the other thing.
You're planning a jail visit?
Oh my God.
I mean,
Aaron.
here's
That's crass.
but here's the
This is
problem.
the word of the evening, by the way.
There's a reason that skin is soft and malleable because every now and then you have that Titanic dump.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Oh,
If-
here we go.
Well-
Here we
this
go,
thing is-
guys.
If this thing is calloused,
Here we
something is
go.
going to tear. No. I'm gonna have to go with the vinegar eye drops.
Oh, no.
Oh, you can't put that.
God.
You won't be able to even
I don't
keep your
care.
eyes open.
I can't have a calloused butthole. That'll hurt.
Oh, can you imagine?
I have some major dumps every
Let's
now
see.
and
I
then.
can't poop or I can't see. Which would you rather do?
Oh my Lord, where is this show going?
I'm
I'm going for the
Look, she started it.
the sandpaper. I
sandpaper.
think.
You know what?
Sandpaper.
Because
Why not?
sandpaper
I can
has
put
two
ointment.
sides.
Could
See,
put
people
ointment on
don't-
that.
People don't think sandpaper
It has
has
two
two
sides.
sides.
That's right.
That's
Oh, here we go.
right.
Semantics now.
Oh,
All of a
see?
sudden.
See, I'm
She's
smart.
so smart.
I'm smart. Anyway, I'm going to get us out of this hot mess as usual. And we're going to get things started with a song from Matt D, one of our favorites here because
Matt
he's so
D.
Dak.
He's so Dak.
And the name of the song is Jericho Cap. Take a listen, and we'll be right back.
Okay, let's have a little fun. Do you use the expensive blue pill to perform better? Are you thinking about it? So what if we can promise you results for less than $1 a pill? Okay, so these same pills can cost you $30 or more at a pharmacy. And our better blue pill works for less than $1 a pill. You'll save $29 or more per pill. And right now, we'll give you 120 blue pills for just $99. Have a little fun and call right now. Get 120 of our better blue pills for just $99. Don't overpay for the other blue pills. Call Steel Man Pills right now and get the better blue pill for less than $1 a pill.
800-811-6234. 800-811-6234. 800-811-6234. That's 800-811-6234.
You are listening to The Balcony Show.
Hey, folks, welcome back to The Balcony Show. And right now we have the first song from tonight's interview with the Robert Paul Band. The song is called You Got Me Praying. So give it a listen. And when you come back, we're going to have Robert and Tim on the line. Here we go.
I've crossed the line too many times, close to the edge,
everybody. Welcome back to the Balcony Show. And we are very excited because we have the Robert Paul Band. And Robert is known by his friends as Robbie Gay. He's played in the Johnny Van Zant Band for 15 years. He toured all over the United States and Europe. He wrote 20 hit songs, including Who's Right or Wrong, Coming Home, Standing in the Darkness, and many more. Tim, on the other hand, is in Florida, and he's toured with the likes of Roxy Music, Duran Duran, Billy Idol, The Cure, and Simple Minds. And now these two gentlemen have come together and have produced this fantastic album, Lucky Number 7. So welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you much, Aaron. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Venmo and no. Absolutely kidding. We don't do that. So our listeners heard You Got Me Praying, which I like the grit in this song. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, well, it's just, I guess the thing about it is, you get to a point sometimes, where like, you cross too many lines, you've done so many things. And then after a while, like it sort of catches up with you, you reap what you sow. And it gets to the point of like, man, I got a couple things I need to do, but one of them maybe is like, hey, you got me praying. And then, that's really what the song's about, just, dealing with life and, and you get to that point. Sometimes you get to that low point or point like, man, what's going on? I'm just going to have get on your knees a little bit and just say, okay, help me.
Which is kind of a, you know what? I know we were joking around last week when I talked to you a little bit, but I was like, who worked the two of you over? Because the whole album like really has this kind of theme about what's been done. And, it's great because it's so relatable. I think there's a lot of people that can understand like the next song, When Love Comes Around.
That's like a story for me. Like I was living down in it was a band that I was in Pennsylvania in a town called Yardley, and my friend that we played rugby at, he was the keyboard player. So we had got an apartment, and he used to work in this place called the Yardley Inn, and so and it was Mother's Day, which is a busy day, as you know, in a restaurant. So one of the cooks called out, and he just it was like this whole small town. So he said, hey, do you know anybody? He called my friend up and he goes, you know anybody that cooks? And I go, well, I cook. And he goes, well, can do stick or broiler, either one. He goes, I need somebody to do broiler. I go, yeah, I'll come in. So I only went in for one day, and my wife was waiting tables, and that's when I met her. And so I wasn't looking. She wasn't looking, you know what I mean? And all of a sudden when it was right, and we've really never been apart, and we'll be married 44 years in November.
Congratulations.
Wow. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Way to work that
Great
broiler.
story. Yeah.
So how the heck did Robert Paul and Tim McGeary get together? How did this happen?
This is Robert. I played with Johnny for a long time, and when it was over, I did other things, and he sings for Skinner. But I wanted to keep going eventually, and so I did that. I made a record in 2016, and my manager's name, or used to be for the band, was Mike Kinnaman. And Mike moved on to be a successful producer in Nashville. And so when I did my record, I asked Mike to come listen to the listening party. And he did. And I thought that the record was, I would say, good. I have high standards. I didn't think it was great, but I definitely thought I had done some good work. And he did too, but he took me aside and said, it's not that good. Well, I'm a musician. I'm a musician. I can take criticism. And so, I did what he said. I spent time going back and forth, and I met a lot of great writers. And eventually he put me in touch with Tim. And from there, I'll let Tim tell the story.
Yeah. So me and Robbie, we first met, every time I went up to Nashville, I'd always stop at his house and we'd write some songs and came up with some good, pretty good stuff. Nothing to blow our hair back, but we were on to something we knew. So Robbie, we talked about and I had some ideas and he had some ideas. So I said, well, come down. And by this time, through COVID, I wasn't going up to Nashville. I was doing a lot of stuff on Zoom, like we're doing now, with writers from around the world. But I was working on getting my studio chops together. I put together a good studio. I got some great plugins, and I have a lot of friends that are really, really good, way better than me. And, so they've been tutoring me, what to do and what not to do. And I've learned so much. So when he came down, I was like, this is like I've done a lot of singles, but I haven't done like an album. And the thing is, I think the thing is, we relaxed, there was not a lot of pressure because I own the studio. So it's just like, and it was totally organic. It's just like everything just sort of worked, you know what I mean? And, I guess when he, came down, cause he's a shredder, he's like, you know what I mean? He can play 100, 1,000 miles an hour. So I said, well, when you come down to do this record, I just want you to put the brakes on that shredding and let's work on like really good leads. And
I said, no, can't do it.
But you, okay. So with that said, I will say that you did find a way to incorporate some of the shredding, but yet the leads are great. And I said this when we lost power last week, I spoke with you. And one thing that I got to say that I really liked in the album is that I could hear Robbie has a way of answering or to the lyrics and what's going on, the melody in the song. He finds a way to use the lead guitar to kind of like do this communication thing back and forth.
When I was in college, I played the orchestra, played in a lot of musicals, Hello Dolly, Mame, Oklahoma.
I never would have thought that.
I know, small college, but B. Arthur came and a couple of others. I mean, they would come when they would do the circuit and do these musicals, even in small towns. So I was in college at the time, and I positioned myself behind the violin players. Okay. Now, there were four of these ladies. They were not students. They were members of the community who had gone to school there, and now they live there. But I was a student, young student, and I learned to play with what's going on with the overall sound of the orchestra and not just turn my ears off because I could play fast. And in those days, I wasn't really fast like I am now, but it was starting, which meant I was very annoying. I played all the time. It's like I'd be in class. I'm back there in a class quietly, I guess not too quietly. I'm just, I'm 22 years old. I'm shredding away back there. And the orchestra leader did not like it. He would just stop and go, well, Gay, are you having fun? No, sir. I'm studying. Yes, sir. Anyway, what I learned from all of that was to listen to other instruments.
A lot of it too was like when we did, we talked about leads and stuff, and we'd go through them, and I just said, let's do if you can hum a lead guitar part, like in another, you've heard other songs, and you hear a lead, in a famous song, and you can almost you can hum that lead, or you can sing to it because you know it. I said, those are the leads that people remember, really. You know what I mean? And I said, so let's work on those. And, and you start to a point, and then you bring it to the next thing. And that's what we worked on. And it was really good. I mean, he really came through, and and I think he loved it after a while. I mean, he first came down, I was like, what? What? But it came, and I pressed him. I said, and then he did such a great job. And that's the thing. And he's just and I think now he really likes it. I mean, I gave him some shredding too. I said, I can't, hold him back all the way, but some of the leads, they're just they're sort of classic to me. It's just they play a start.
No, you're definitely on to something here. And, I will tell everybody, go to the YouTube channel. If you haven't had the opportunity to see, there's a video out, You Got Me Praying. So go and, definitely take a look at this. And if you haven't seen Robert or Robbie play, then that's a must. You must see Robbie play because you're a master. And there's not too many people that can shred like you can shred, and their top remains calm and collected. It's insane to watch. You know, it's insane. I love it. It's absolutely, because it's he's almost like, for lack of, and this is not bad, but you're kind of like a duck guitar player. There's like this calm, serene part at the top, and then, man, your hands are going a mile a minute, and all this sound is coming, and it's like you sit back in a chair and you just can't believe it. So I encourage our listeners. It takes a lot to really impress me in that manner. So but you definitely impressed me. So we're going to take a break right now. Let's let our listeners hear When Love Comes Around by Robert Paul Band, and we'll be right back with Tim and Robbie.
Can be a ghost. It haunts you at night. So damn close, but somehow denied. Victims can be victims. All they want, you got to break away. Victims you're not. Always comes up easy when it's right from the start, and like a stray bullet straight to your heart. Didn't see it coming, ready for it now. Some way love comes around. Love comes around. Try to figure it out. No one to blame. 'Cause you tried to start a fire without any flame. It always comes easy when it's right from the start, and like a stray bullet, it goes straight to your heart. You didn't see it coming, but you're ready for it now. 'Cause somehow
Hey, folks, welcome back to the Balcony Show. We are on the line with Robert and Tim from the Robert Paul Band. So when we get to my part of this interview, we usually this is where I ask, do you guys have any plans as far as playing out live? And where can our listeners find and download your music?
Robert, go with that. I'll let you go with
that. The Robert Paul Band page is www.robertpaulband.com. And on that site, you can find all kinds of information. You'll also find all your standard links to iTunes, Spotify,
YouTube.
Amazon, YouTube, every outlet you can think of, because there are so many now. Also, as far as playing live, no plans unless we do something, the second record, which we're getting ready to do, and Tim can tell you more about that.
Oh, wow. What's the second record going to be called, or haven't you figured that out yet?
Well, here we are. Let's. What are we going to call it? I don't know.
We're not up to that point yet, but we have a list of probably about 10 to 12 songs to choose from. We'll probably pick like 7 or 8. Do like that, like we did this one. But yeah, I just have I've been working a lot in the studio, and I send ideas to Robert and go, hey, I got this idea, I got this riff, I'm going to sing. And I just sing the phone book. I just so like you get the melody, and he goes, okay, I like this one. This is good. This, that kind of stuff. I feel good about this one. And that's how we sort of work it. And then what I try to do is before he comes down, I start getting like the basic tracks down, with lyrics and, like just something basic. And then from there, we sort of mold it and we work it and change it and stuff like that. But the thing is, the nice thing, it's totally organic. I mean, it works. I mean, it's like people say like, well, what's your writing thing? There's no really rhyme or reason. For me, like for lyrics, I have to hear music. When I hear music and I get the vibe of the vibe, that makes my lyric brain come alive, Yeah. And
same way.
And then the thing is, once I have the lyrics, then Robbie knows, like, we're like, okay, where you can put his guitar, like to say, like how it gets in the middle of stuff, or like, accentuate stuff, that you have that stuff, and then he works it in that, and then we just go over it. And the thing is, what's nice is, because my studio, it's like, so we just like, there's no pressure, if you have an off day, sometimes it happens, or it really hadn't happened, but like if you do, just say, hey man, or just an hour or two to say, hey, listen, we used to say like, oh, like how was that? Yeah, that was unfortunate. Like it's like, the unfortunate word. I got that from John Hampton. Yeah,
I played something really cool, and he goes, that's unfortunate.
So you guys have been doing this for a little while. What advice would you give to an independent musician that is just starting out or trying to break into the industry?
When I was young, I got told a lot that I probably wouldn't do anything because of my skill level. Guitar players are a dime a dozen. So if you're a guitar player, you're going to hear that a lot. So, and if you believe in yourself, which I did, then just, in your head, you say, forget you. And just keep doing it. Don't stop. Learn everything you can. And like we say, YouTube's the king. You want to learn how to play guitar? Just go to YouTube. You can learn in a week.
I tell people, like I said, number one is whatever you do, you go 100%. Yeah. And I said, like the people that that I toured with and stuff, like I tell this one story. This guy Terry Bozzio, he's with Missing Persons. He used to play with Frank Zappa. The guy was like the amazing drummer. I think at the time he was in the top 10 drummers of the world. He's a great drummer still. I mean, he's it's like unbelievable. But every day this guy came off the bus and he had a practice pad and a rudiment book. I'm like, I mean, that's it. The guy, and that's the thing. So like, if you're going to, be guitar, whatever instrument you're going to be, you're going to practice that. You're going to practice that. And you're going to practice that. And you're going to practice that. And then take lessons and push yourself and, do different things you're not used to. And the other thing is like, you have to have a thick skin to be this business because, I mean, so people are going to tell you stuff that you don't want to hear. But the thing is, bottom line is like, if you believe in yourself and then you just bring it all the way, you do 100%, give it what you want. I mean, I've been very lucky. We were in signed bands and got to tour and all that stuff. I mean, 99.99% of the musicians don't get to do that.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, so I am so grateful that I had that experience. And then now as a songwriter, you know, for me, I can't turn it off, you know, so I just say, like, you know, whatever you do, like I think the Dalai Lama said, you know, you do 100%, because if it works or it doesn't, at least at the end of the day, you can say, you know what, man, I gave it my all. Right. I did everything I could. I made a lot of, and you make a lot of experiences. You meet a ton of people. You have some good stuff, some bad stuff. You have some funny stories. I have a lot of funny stories. I'm sure Robbie does too. Some we can keep. Some we have to keep, you know, family oriented. Some we can't say. But,
I can only imagine.
Yeah.
I want to thank the two of you gentlemen for spending some time with us here on the show. Everybody, you're going to want to go out and get Lucky Number 7. Go download it. Visit their website. You're going to follow them. They got a new album EP coming up, so you're going to want to follow them and watch and see what's going on. We're going to end things tonight with a song, She's Long Gone. I hope it gets better for you, Robbie.
Oh, Lord. Well, I'm glad you had the perception to figure out what that was. That's all we're going to say about that one, Ann.
That's all we're going to say.
That's all we're going to
And that's nothing more is needed. So with that, I'm going to bid the two of you a good night. Take a listen to She's Long Gone from the Robert Paul Band, and we'll be right back with the rest of the show.
Could be helping, but in the end, it ain't worth the cost. I didn't see it coming. I guess I should have known this time. She's out there running, yeah, she's long gone, and that's fine. Playing me, and that's a fact. What came out of your mouth, you can't take back. It was down and dirty, around to the core. I'm so glad, baby, you're out the door. I didn't see it coming. I guess I should have known this time. She's out there running, yeah, she's long gone, and that's fine. You think it's all worked out, then it hits you in your head. What you think you had, and what you have is dead. She's long gone, long gone.
Are you suffering with anxiety, depression, PTSD, an eating disorder, or even a substance abuse problem? If it's causing problems at work or with your family, get help now at Insight Mental Health and Wellness. We can help and treat all types of depression and mental issues. We'll help you use your insurance to get away from it all to a beautiful, sunny, and tranquil vacation-like environment so you can recharge yourself. And with the Family Medical Leave Act, you could take the time off you need from work. Plus, with the Affordable Care Act, your treatment could be 100% covered. If you're suffering from any kind of anxiety, depression, PTSD, eating disorder, or even a substance abuse problem, use your insurance and get away from it all. Come to sunny California. Call Insight Mental Health and Wellness now. 800-910-7064. 800-910-7064. 800-910-7064. That's 800-910-7064.
You are listening to The Balcony Show.
Madcat's Mad Tracks.
And on today's Mad Cats Mad Tracks, stuck here in the heat of the summer, we have a song called Winter Sun by Oliver James. Whew, I could use some winter sun right now. Give it a listen, folks. Here we go.
Another day, another bracing
Bo Summer. Thanks so much for joining me here on this week's Indie Radar. So just wanted to share something very cool and very affordable for independent artists. TuneCore, a leading independent development partner and distributor for self-releasing artists, has unveiled an AI-powered mastering service for indie artists, and they're only charging $5 fee per track. This is definitely something you want to check out and see if it fits in the service that you're looking for. And of course, the financial fee of only $5 per track. So just alone for that amount of money, it's worth checking into. And do your research, check out reviews, and see if that's something that can help you out to move your career forward. Thanks for joining me, and I will catch you next time.
I'd like to remind you that The Balcony is proudly produced right here in Penn Argyl at Keiko Studios. Check them out for all your musical production needs, keikostudios.com.
It's time for the spotlight portion of our show, where we showcase new singles from returning guests. And your host is Donna.
Go ahead. There they go.
From the neighborhood.
Yay.
What's going on
Brooklyn,
over there?
USA.
You were over here, now you're over there.
I'm over here, everybody. Pay attention. Hey, everybody. Today on Spotlight, we have London rock band Moses' new song, Guilty.
Guilty.
So now the first thing that blew me away about this song was the vocals by the lead singer, Victor Moses.
Incredible.
Oh my God. I was like, holy Moses, how does he reach those high notes?
Holy Moses, Victor Moses.
Just phenomenal.
Really good.
Just phenomenal. And, when you listen to this song, it really fires you up. Like, that's how I felt with this song. You just want to start singing along to it. So I was watching the video and I was like, in my mind, you're guilty. Did you listen to this song?
Yeah.
It's great. It's
great.
just such a great sing-along song. It's a great hook. It's got a great sound. Really cool indie rock band. You got to check them out. Check their video out. And this is their this is their new single from their upcoming album that's coming out later this year of the same name, Guilty.
Oh.
So check it out, everybody. Moses with Guilty.
Streets on empty souls, and I'm just a radio. Will you ever turn me on? Will you ever play my song? Oh Lord, I hear my bad alone.
IRS $10,000 or more in back taxes? Are you being audited or investigated? Has the IRS sent you a letter demanding payment? You may not owe what they claim. Make this free call to the tax doctor now. Let them negotiate with the IRS on your behalf.
800-917-8611. 800-917-8611. That's 800-917-8611.
You are listening to The Balcony Show.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the ending of another great show. Thank you to Tim McGeary and Robert Paul. What great guys. I can't wait for the next album to come. And I hope you enjoyed listening to their new tunes. So do check them out and follow them and do all the things that a good fan does, right? Right, Madcat?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
It was really great talking with those guys.
Oh, yeah.
Those guys
No,
were a lot
I
of
was
fun.
really impressed with the whole sound, and I'm really impressed.
I dig their chemistry with one another, their vibe with
For
one
sure.
another that they have going.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it's really great.
But definitely, you want to check out Lucky Number 7, the album, and hey, if hit our page up and let us know what you think. We'll be putting some promo out about it, so let us know what you think. But I'd like to remind you, too, that if you want to get on the show, ReverbNation campaign is in full swing. Go to ReverbNation.com, and you can enter to get your band on the show. The link is also available through our website at thebalconyshow.com. So that's all I got, folks. You guys got anything? No?
I
Okay.
got nothing. Yeah.
Wow.
Don't ask us twice, Ann. Don't ask us twice.
Wow.
You know what, Madcat?
How much time we got?
I don't want to know what.
Anyways, we're going to get
I'm
things...
just going to go dump some vinegar in my eyes.
That's right. That's right.
Anyways, we're going to end things tonight with the song from the Southern Gothic, and the name of the song is Past Midnight. Goodbye, everybody from the Balcony Show. We will catch you next week.
You got it.
Please.
The clock keeps ticking. We keep talking. Don't know where this is headed, but I know one thing. You could be home right now. You could have checked out, went back to your couch. You could be winding down instead of losing sleep. It's a little past midnight, must be something going alright. You're still sitting by my side, burning moonlight. We keep this thing going on and on. Your lips fit real good against my lips. It's like we're on our own island. I could spend my whole life loving you past midnight. Clock's still ticking and drinks still pouring. It's getting later and later and later, but we just ignore it. You could be home right now. You could have checked out, went back to your couch. You could be winding down instead of losing sleep. It's a little past midnight, must be something going alright. You're still sitting by my side, burning moonlight. We keep this thing going on and on. Your lips fit real good against my lips. It's like we're on our own island. I could spend my whole life loving you past midnight. This was nothing, we wouldn't still be here. No, we wouldn't still be here. It's a little past midnight, must be something going alright. You're still sitting by my side, burning moonlight. We keep this thing going on and on. Your lips